Hi everyone, it's Emma from Emma K Plans and welcome back to another video. Today's video is my plan with me for the week of July 5th through the 11th. I am using this beautiful kit from Scribble Prints Co. It was the September, maybe, mystery from last year. Also, I originally filmed this as a talk through, so that's why I kind of am doing hand signals because I'm actually talking. And then I decided that I wanted to do a voiceover instead. So if that makes no sense when you're watching it, that's why. But I thought it was still okay. So just flipping through the kit, it has this really beautiful purple and navy colour. And then the other two colours, I wish one of them was green, probably the beigey colour, not beige, it's not beige at all, it's grey. The grey colour, I wish that was green, because I think the other two colours are just a little bit plain and boring, but that is okay. The green in the full boxes is just so rich, so I really liked it. So you can see the colours there. I just think the two middle colours kind of just blend into nothing a little bit, but that's okay. So I'm then pairing it with silver foil. I have some bits from both Sticker Guru and Planner Choco $2 Tuesdays from last year, because obviously I plan 9 months behind, and actually it came out really well. I'm looking at the spread off to the side and I'm really happy with the mix of foil that I chose to do. So first I'm putting down my bottom washi, of course. This is how I start every spread. For the first time in a long time, I screwed up my overlay, which you'll see when I put the second one down. It just went sideways and I tried to fix it and it just didn't work. So I can still see it when looking at my spread. I have like a bump in it, but you know, sometimes that just happens. So anyway, I really, really liked the silver on this like light kind of lavender purple. I guess it's a light purple or a dark lavender, I guess I would say. I really liked the snowflake silver on that and then contrasted against the wood. I really liked the bottom washi, which if you've seen more of my videos, you know I'm having a real, like, me and bottom washi aren't friends at the moment. I'm just not into most bottom washis that are being put out. But I did really like this one. It just definitely needed to be broken up. So if I wasn't a fan of the 15mm, I was definitely going to pull in a Simply Gilded instead, because as I said, it just, great bottom washi, just a little bit too much as like a whole strip. But I ended up really, really liking the way this looked. And then I used the confetti kind of snowflake. I think it's got some bows in there as well on the wood, just to kind of add a little something again. And I was really happy with the way that the bottom washi came out. And then I always flip the pages over and run my ruler along it, which just stops the pages from curling up, which drives me nuts. So there's a little tip: if your pages curl up after you do your bottom washi, just flip it over and run the ruler like the length of the bottom washi on the other page, and it will stop it from curling up. So next is me trying to do some planner math / planner science, and work out which boxes I knew which boxes I wanted to use, but I also wanted to do a B6 spread because I always try and make my mystery kits from SPC and Glam Planner go for 2 weeks. So I was just trying to work out like what boxes I wanted to use to make that happen, so I didn't end up with, you know, two of the same fashion girls in the B6 spread. And then you'll actually see I ended up getting it wrong anyway, and I spent probably like a minute of video time, but honestly like 10 minutes in real time trying to work out where I went wrong, and I still don't know. I still can't make it make sense. So you'll see I cut out most of it and fast forwarded it because it was just me staring blankly at the page and picking up the pages over and over again trying to count how I went wrong. But good news is I used 10 great full boxes in this spread, and I've got at least 5 for my B6. So that's all I want. Happy with that. And I ended up actually not using the second, like on Thursday, you can see the fashion girls the same as the sidebar. I ended up changing that out. So I was very happy. Just popping down my boxes and bougie. So I'm using silver bougie, of course, to match the silver foil. I use all my bougie boxes from Scribble Prints Co. unless I make a last minute change to my kit. I have some overlay tapes that I pull in, but primarily they're from Scribble Prints Co. I just find them the easiest to work with. They're cheap. And yeah, I've never had an issue, so I stick with what I know. I put the double box on Saturday and Sunday, which is normal. I always think that I'll try and be different, but I never am. I just like having Saturday, Sunday, just the double box. It just makes sense to me. Then you'll see my method of laying down a spread, which is I do all of the top boxes first, and then I do the bottom boxes, and then I do the middle, and then last I'll fill in the glitter headers. I've just found this is kind of the most foolproof way of doing it. So I've done from top to bottom and bottom to top multiple times, and I've just found out that I like end up with gaps or boxes like overlaying other ones, and I don't know how I do it, honestly. So this is the method that works the best for me. So this is the one that I stick with, essentially. So yeah, bottom, top, then bottom, then middle, and then glitter headers last is kind of the way that I do it. So I think you're about to see me have the crisis where I go, what the hell have I done? Because, yeah, don't really know. Also, I probably could have put the toolbox a little bit higher because I end up having to put the glitter header over the top of a box, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, this is me here trying to work out what the hell I've done wrong. I'm about to pick it up because essentially what I was doing just then was moving the boxes across so I knew what I had for my basics. And then I would, very soon I'm like, wait, why do I have so many boxes? But yeah, just finishing off the spread. So yeah, there's me having to put the glitter header over the top, which I like having space in my sidebar. So I was a little bit pissy about that, but 'tis what it is. And then that's it. That is the base of the spread in terms of boxes and bougie and that sort of thing. And now I start doing my overlays. I still have that box there, so I haven't... here it is. Here's me realizing that I've ballsed it. The box didn't come off very well, so I'm probably going to have to use a bit of double-sided tape when I reuse it, just to make sure it sticks. So I ended up having both of the not fashion, what are they called? Flat lays down the bottom, which don't love that, but it's just the way it ended up. So ended up using 2 quote overlay boxes. I think one was from Sticker Guru, which is the Let It Snow on the sidebar, and then the Winter Time from Planet Choco was on Thursday. And then I ended up just combining the sheets because I had 4 left, so I just put them all on the one page. Then I had these frames, which weren't my favourite overlays in the world, so I didn't want to overload the spread with frames. I'm really, particular about putting frames down on a spread. I think they can overwhelm the spread, so I stuck with 3, and I put 2 on the quote boxes, which I thought turned out really beautifully. And then I had the, solid boxes, the overlays from Planet Choco, which I think they're supposed to be underlays, but I only bought 1 sheet, and obviously that didn't work. So I ended up using them as, falling snow, which I actually am obsessed with. So I put it over, the deer, the chairlift, and then a couple of the just, scenes to make it look like there was snow falling. So really happy with that. I then used the last frame on Saturday and Sunday into corners. I cut it up. So instead of, overwhelming the spread, I just used it as corners. And then I cut up I had a little bit of extra bottom washi overlay. Obviously, because you get the 2 full strips, but you only use a smaller one on Monday to Wednesday. So I cut up the snowflakes from there and just added them in a few spots where I thought I needed it. So a bit of creativity went into this spread, I think, because the overlays just weren't quite, ideal, but I'm really happy with the way that I ended up using them and the way they came out. You can kind of see the double box there has the 2 corners, and then I just put a snowflake in the air kind of thing. And then that was the headers that I popped down. So I just alternated the headers, and that was what I always do. I normally get the Sticker Guru, just 2 sets of headers, and that you alternate backward and forward, and I had a few left over. And then I'm popping down my deco, so I just used the deco from the kit, and then I cut up a few of the extra headers into just little like single snowflakes, and then I ended up just kind of dusting those in between. Dusting, does that make sense? Dotting, maybe? I ended up placing, you'll see here, like the little cut up snowflakes in between, just to kind of fill in the holes of the deco. I like doing this because Scribble Prints Co, like with Glam Planner, you get the little coloured dots, which I like, filling in, but with SPC you don't. So I like doing that. Then I just used my Black July script from Letters to Apollo to put on the sidebar, and that was my base. And now I'm back about 2 weeks later to record the voiceover for the base. So I'm just going to talk through my base, like my plans, which probably won't match up with the voice recording because I went through and did each day, all the labels and that sort of thing. And then I went back at the end of the week and put all the character stickers down and filled it all out. So it's kind of, each day comes up twice, if you know what I mean. You'll get it, but I'll just run through the plans. And hopefully you don't mind that format. So Monday just was work. No surprises there. I work full time, so it's pretty much what I'm doing most of the time. Then I found the funniest video of my entire life on TikTok. I actually shared it on my story. If you saw it, I have not laughed at something that hard in a long, I can't even remember how long. Every time I watch it, it makes me cry. It is just the funniest video, so I had to mark that. Then I sent another US box, which actually only has 4 things in it, which I don't normally do, but I really need something that's in the box, so that should be here, I'm hoping, next week. Today's Sunday. I'm hoping it'll be here Monday or Tuesday. Then I just watched YouTube. I've been on a bit of a YouTube binge, just following so many new planner people and just watching as much as I can. And then myself and my husband have been watching Hell's Kitchen, every episode ever. So there's a lot of Hell's Kitchen. You might have noticed that on my Instagram or in my spreads. So that was Monday. Tuesday, I had the day off, so I slept in. I then went to Macca's, had a Macca's run. Anyone who doesn't know, Macca's is McDonald's, but we just call it Macca's in Australia. It's just easier. Then my Tuesday morning routine is to watch the Scribble Prints Co new releases video. So I marked that. I then filmed the daily portion of Monday of this video. And then I actually got my US box that I'd sent a couple of weeks ago, which was really exciting. So I filmed my haul, which went up on Sunday. If you haven't seen it, it's probably one of my favorite hauls that I've ever done. Then I had Mexican night. My brother came over and we had Mexican night, and then we watched Hell's Kitchen. Wednesday, I watched more YouTube. As I said, I was on a bit of a kick and used a script to mark that. Then I went to work and booked 2 cruises, which, in any year gone by, that wouldn't be something worth marking. But at the moment, obviously, it's a bit tough in the travel industry. So, you've got to celebrate the wins when you can. Then I lost my AirPods, and it's funny because I actually found them the next day, spoiler, but I don't know if anyone else does this, but do you know when you lose something, but you just don't want to accept that you've lost it? So you're no, it'll be here, or it'll be there, or it'll be fine. On this day, I finally accepted that I didn't know where they were, and I classed them as lost. And then I happened to find them next day, but they'd been missing for a couple of weeks. It was just, I only accepted it on this day. Then I cooked dinner. I filmed a reel, which I was actually really proud of, but no one really liked it. So I was a bit upset with that because I put a lot of effort in. I thought it looked really cool, but I don't know, it just didn't hit the spot apparently, which is fine. We watched more Hell's Kitchen, surprise, surprise. Thursday, I slept in because I was on the late shift because I worked 11 till 5:30. I filmed 2 videos, which was like my plan with me's in my new B6 spiral, which I'm super excited about. I found my AirPods, surprise, surprise. I had a meeting in the afternoon for work, and then my brother came over again and we played Mario Golf on the Switch, which we've been really into recently. It's so much fun. And then I finished my 4th of July spread. On Friday, I had another Macca's run. I was a bit naughty this week. I needed it. It was Friday. I just needed it. Then I went to work. I had to call the hotel that I was staying at on Saturday night. We watched more Hell's Kitchen. I planned next week, uploaded my haul, like I scheduled it, and I posted I got ready some Glam Planner content to post the next morning because her stuff always goes live overnight my time, so I needed to be prepared. On Saturday, again, I slept in because I feel like I'm sleeping in a lot this week. I posted my Insta content from the night before. I packed because I was spending the night at a hotel in the city. My friend Beck came over and visited and saw the house for the first time, which was really exciting. I had to drop something off to Mum on the way, and then I drove to the city. We had bottomless drinks. We had an hour and a half. We paid for bottomless, and let's just say because of the pandemic, I haven't been out in a while. And then my next thing I marked is not well. So you can probably imagine what happened. And it's actually it's Sunday that I'm filming, and yeah, not well is a good description. On Sunday, I started the morning with Starbucks because I don't live near a Starbucks, so it's always exciting when I can go. I packed up the hotel room and checked out and then drove home. And then on the way, I stopped at IGA, which is like a grocery store, to do my grocery shopping for the week. And then I had planning time, which is currently what I am doing. And then I'm doing a bit cheeky. I've marked edit and upload, even though I haven't edited and uploaded yet. I'm just going to. So because it's currently Sunday afternoon and I just need to get this up and finished because I really struggle with these plan with me's because I've filmed this over like 2 weeks and it just stresses me out a little bit. I'm sick of it. I just need to get uploaded. So that was my week. It was kind of a pretty boring, low-key week aside from the weekend. It's not my favorite spread I've ever done. I just am not a huge fan of the colors, but you can kind of see the wiggle there. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. As I don't normally do these kind of videos, so yeah, here's a flip through of what's left. And that's everything. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!